Okay, hey guys, today I am showing how to upload to YouTube in HD with Sony Vegas 10. Um, so first thing you need to do is, well, I'm going to do first thing to show you is if you have the preview window up, click on the project video properties. If you don't, go to File, Properties. It'll open the same window. So I am going to show you how to do 720p. So you gotta select this check down box and go down to 720 HDV 720-30p. There's also 1080p, which if you are doing that, I would probably choose 1080 HD 1080-60i. I'm guessing. I'm not 100% sure because I have not done 1080p in Sony Vegas, but I'm guessing it'd be that. So 720-30p. I already have it selected, so I didn't click it. Then you would make sure it was at 1280 by 720. None for field order, 1 for pixel aspect ratio, and 0 for output rotation. And then 29.970 for frame rate. I believe you should keep it at that. I have so far, so I would keep it at that. I have it at 32-bit floating point full range, 1.0 linear for the compositioning gamma. Best for full resolution rendering quality, Gaussian for blur type, motion blur, and then blend fields for deinterlation method. And then you will want to click Start All New Projects with this setting. Hit Save on that, and it might pop up with an error that you can. Hit Apply, and then OK. So you want to have some media. Okay, sorry, I had to stop the video for a second. So I'm going to want to, after I've messed around in the project properties, I'm going to want to input the video into Sony Vegas. And to do that, I'm just going to drag it from my folder where it is and into the timeline. And as you see, it automatically did that. And if you recorded your video in anything other than 1280 by 720, it will probably have black bars here in the preview. So I am going to come down here and click on Event Pan/Crop, this little symbol there. If you don't have that symbol, you can right click, and I believe it is right up here, Video Event Pan/Crop. It will open the exact same thing. Now, to get the to make it so your video fills up this entire box, you can either just keep it on default and click on Maintain Aspect Ratio No, and it will make it so the video gets filled up. Mine already filled up the entire space because I already edited this video and everything, so I did not need to do that. Otherwise, when you hit No, it will, if it's not filmed in 1280 by 720, it will sort of stretch the video, so it might look warped depending on the video. Otherwise, you can also click on, you can leave this at Yes, and click on 16 by 9 widescreen TV aspect ratio, and it will sort of crop the video, so you might lose a bit of your video. then you would close that. And then that is pretty much all you need to do, unless you want to edit some of the video out, so as in cutting some of the video off or creating effects and all that good stuff. But I am not going to do any of that. So what you want to do after that is click File, Render As, not Save As, you want to do Render As. And then I have a YouTube HD profile that I customized off of one of the other ones, probably HD 720p. I again am going to be using video for Windows. I'm just going to leave untitled.avi. I'll go into HD 720-60p UYUV and click Custom. Now I would sit here and name it, say, YouTube. You can put whatever you want there if you want. It's just pretty much describing down here. I would go down to HDV 720. That's 1280 by 720. Or if you're using the 1080 one, I would probably do HD 1080, not the HDV 1080, otherwise it will cut it down to 1440 and YouTube might not recognize it. So that, and then you will want that at sorry, I have an itch. 29.970 either way. And then keep that at none and the pixel ratio at 1, sorry, and the field order at none. And then I have been using DivX. You can also use any codec you want, but I am going to be using DivX. And I'm going to hit configure and 720p, so I'm going to hit 3000 for bitrate. If you have 1080, 6000. And I'm going to go to OK. I'm going to leave these at default. And then I am also going to go down and do Cyberlink MP3 again. And I am going to go down to 48 kilohertz, go down to 128, make sure that's checked, otherwise it will not encode the audio with the video. So Cyberlink 48, 2-channel, 128 CBR. And you want to make sure, if you did not check best, you can always check it in here to make sure you did. And then you usually don't want to have 3D mode in there, so if you're not sure what you have it as in your project settings, I believe there's a none in here, but since there isn't, I'm just going to leave it as use project settings because I know I didn't do anything in the project settings. And you can delete that if you want. And then you would hit save, and it would save this as a profile YouTube. That's how I got a YouTube HD profile. And then you would hit OK. I'm going to hit cancel since I don't want to save this profile. And I will show you my YouTube HD profile as an example. HDV 29, none, 1. I have that at 3000 for 720. Cyberlink. And best in use. So, and then you want to make sure render loop region only is not checked, otherwise, if earlier in the video you saw where I had that selection selected with the yellow marker there and there, if you have that checked, it will only render where between those yellow markers, which usually you don't want, so you would uncheck that and then hit save, and then it will start rendering the video. It does take a bit of time in Sony Vegas. It tends to take between 40 minutes and an hour and a half. I'm not sure I don't remember how long it took in Camtasia Studio, so I can't really compare it to that, but so you just have to wait, and then I saved it in there, so it's already created those. Well, that's the Sony Vegas file, and it's already creating that. Then I'm gonna hit cancel because I don't actually want to render the file because I already have it rendered in this Camtasia upload to YouTube file. That's it for this guide, guys. I'm not entirely sure what my next video will be. It might be gameplay of Minecraft. I just got Yogbox and Millionaire installed on that on my computers, so I might do a guide on that with Fraps. I might not. So look forward to my next video, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye. Yeah, sorry for cutting the video short, guys. Just wanted to show you for Sony Vegas Pro 10. I believe it is on videohelp.com too. So home menu tools. Then you would search. I'm just gonna search Vegas, and it's down here on the bottom, Vegas Pro. And you can download it from the author or as a direct link trial. It's at 10.0e for the latest version, or you can go to Sony creativessoftware.com/Vegas Pro and download a free trial. So there's that.